Hello everyone, in today's video I am back for the bill swap and cash unstuffing for the month of February. So in today's video I will be paying some bills as well as swapping out and consolidating my envelopes. If you've never seen one of these videos, I do have a playlist if you'd like to binge watch it, which I will link above. But let's go ahead and get started with today's video, so let's pay some bills. Alrighty, y'all. So, full transparency, I actually already paid my rent. So technically, I'm not going to be taking this out. I ended up filming this video a few days after I thought I would. So today is already the third in real time, like in my time. So my rent is already paid, which means I'm not going to be taking this money out. Now, I did mention in my last video that I will be looking into a high yield savings account. So this excess that I have in here for being a month ahead will be going into that account. But for today, we're going to be skipping over rent and we're going to go ahead and get first into subscriptions. So let's go ahead and pull $30 out of this envelope. We will do this 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. And let's place this up here. I will have to move all this over eventually, but for now that looks good. 120 is left over in subscriptions after we paid this month. Next is cell phone. Now my cell phone bill did go up a few dollars. I upgraded my son's service, so we're going to be throwing 105 in there. Let's see. I'm going to have to break this one of these 20s though. So let me wait and let me go ahead and skip over to childcare. Now, electric doesn't get paid at this time of the month. It gets paid more in the middle of the month, so I'm skipping over that. But from childcare, I am pulling $270. So let's do, I'm going to have to do the same in this. Now, honestly, I could pull that 10 back. Maybe that's what I'll do. Let's do 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80. Let's do 180. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80. That's 180. And then 2. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 2, 20, 40, 60, 80, 280 coming out of this envelope. And we're going to put that $10 back in here because I will be coming back through these envelopes and consolidating them. Just for now, I am paying bills, but that will be good for this one. 1, 2, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 55, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 365 left over in childcare after we paid this one. Next up, internet. I'm pulling 30 out of here. Let's do the same thing we did in subscriptions. 20, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30 out of internet, which leaves 120 in this envelope. Dental insurance, I'm pulling $40 out of here. So let's do these from the back. So 20, 30, 40 bucks, which will give me the $10 I need for later. Let me scooch this over as well because I'll need to make room for 50s if I get them. There's 45 left over in dental insurance. And then let's go ahead and grab health insurance, which is 60. So I'm pulling 60 out of here. That's, let's do 20. I think that's 60. Let me double count that. 20, 40, 55, 60. Yes. Okay. So 60 coming out of health insurance. And that leaves 1, 20, 35. So 135 left over in here. Now, I do need to do a placeholder swap in investing, but first we're going to go ahead and pay these bills and then we're going to get into that. Let's go back to, what was it? Cell phone. So cell phone, let me do, I'm pulling 105. So let me do 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, and I need to give myself $15 back. So 120 and then 15 coming back in this envelope, which leaves cell phone with 1, 2, 50, 70, 85. 285 is left over. Okay, Now, the last thing I need to pull is my giving. So let me get into my cash envelopes. And let me get to the back here. So I'm pulling the entire 40 bucks out of this envelope. So 20, 30, 40 coming out of here. And then of course, before we can consolidate, I need to do my placeholders. So let me really quickly, and I guess I could have done this before I went on to tithes, but trying to keep focused, trying to make sure I do one thing at a time. So getting back into bills, I'm going to go ahead and pull out this money from investing, and I am going to do 2 different placeholder swaps because this should be $1,500, which means I can do a $1,000 and a $500 placeholder in here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. Let me go ahead and pull the placeholder. 1,000. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95. And then a $500 placeholder as well. Okay, let me grab that one. Perfect. So $1,500 in investing. And then of course I do need to go ahead and do my Roth as well. So let me go ahead and grab my long-term sinking fund binder. Alrighty. In the back here in Roth, I need to pull this $500 placeholder. No, I don't have one. That's right. I need to do $1,000. So this should be $1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 20, 40, 60, 89, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. That is 1,000. Let me go ahead and, to be honest, I don't have any more $1,000 placeholders. So what I'm going to do is use 2 $500 placeholders, and I need to order some more $1,000. I didn't think that it would be this soon that I would need to order these, but it is. So I need to get that done. Let me just do 2 $500 placeholders in the meantime. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 55, 6,000. 6,000 in Roth. So close to maxing this out by the end of next month. So by the end of March, I will have my 2023 contributions maxed out, and I will start my new contributions for 2024 in April. That's very exciting. This is the first year I've been able to max out my contributions because I only started a few years ago, and I am so excited about that. But now that we have everything fully ready, let's go ahead and do some consolidating. So I'm going to stay in this binder, and I do know that I need to do a lot of consolidating in these envelopes. So starting off with annual fee, that is $20 I can pull for this one. So that's 25. Annual memberships, I believe, is good. Tattoo fund is good. That's right. But dental fees, I do need to consolidate. So let me see here. We have that's 50, 70, 90. That's 110, 30, 40, 5, 50. That's 150. So I'm going to keep this 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 1. 100 it needs to be pulled for this envelope. Those are some nice 5s, nice and new. But let me go ahead and grab this, and that is good to go. Car maintenance, I believe, is consolidated as much as it can be, and it is. Let's do new car. So we have, that's $30. So I'm going to keep a 10 and just exchange a 20 because I don't have any 50s up here, or I would put one in this envelope. But for now, that looks great. It should be the same situation in new home. So I'll do the same thing where I'll grab a 20. So 10, 15, and 20. And that'll be good to go. Next is wedding. So let's see what we can do in here. I believe I can grab 100, which will give me a 50. 50, 70, 80, 95, 6, 7, 8, 9. That is 100. And do I use that 50 now or do I wait? I don't know, honestly. But I definitely need to grab 100. I think I'll wait for now but I will end up using that 50 for sure. So that is good to go. And then I think I actually do want to use that 50 in baby because I believe that is what I need to consolidate in here. And it is perfect. Okay, so 20, 40, and then 50. So let me grab that back, and this one is good to go. Let's check out emergency fund. I know I'll have to put 100 in here. So 20, 40, 60, 81. We are not working with as many hundreds as we have been in the past because I already paid my rent. A lot of those hundreds come from my rent. So maybe we'll be able to use all these. Maybe we'll have extras. I'm not sure, but that is the situation today. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80. That's 80, which I'm going to go ahead and just consolidate these 10s really quick. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So let me go ahead and grab a 10 and keep a couple of these dollars. And that'll get rid of some of these small notes. Perfect. And before I finish off this binder, I do need to do my son's envelope, of course, but I did make a mistake in my last video. I did not put enough away in my mystery challenge, so I do need to fix that really quick. But first, I'm going to consolidate my son's envelope. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, that is 100 first off, and then we'll consolidate the rest. 100. 10, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 75. So let's keep a 5 and then a 10. And we'll need 3 20s back. That will be 75. Lots of 5s going up here. Okay, perfect. Now that is fully consolidated. We're getting really close to being able to swap out another placeholder in this envelope. I believe by the end of next month, we'll be able to do that. So definitely that next unstuffing and bill swap. Now, like I said, I do need to get back in here because on my last cash stuffing, I did do my bonus stuffing. I separated these amounts. So I stuffed my $20 in my regular 4th week cash stuffing. And then I ended up only budgeting $10 for my bonus cash stuffing instead of the 15. So what I'm going to do is I am actually going to grab from my cash envelopes. In my miscellaneous envelope, I'm going to grab $5 from here and pay myself back in my mystery challenge. So what I'm going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll just reimburse this at some time. It's not really a big deal. This one isn't a really serious envelope for me. This is just a buffer envelope. So it's more important that I have it in my savings than that one. But I'm going to go ahead and throw this 5 also into this because I was supposed to in the first place. Now this should be $95 now, but let me count it for y'all. So we have 20, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is now correct. I just wanted to fix that because I noticed I was editing my video and I was like, wait a second, that's not right. So I wanted to fix that. But that does it for the consolidating in my long-term sinking funds. Let's get into my short-term. And starting off with Christmas, we have, let's see, that is 100. So 50, 70, 90, and then 2 5s makes 100. And I can grab one of these, which gives me a 50. Medical expenses looks consolidated. I believe there's $50 in here, but I'm definitely not going to be using that 50 for this. Vacation's obviously good. Let me go ahead and consolidate just these little amounts in here in clothing. Oops. So let's keep a 5 and then exchange this for 10. So we have, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'll grab a $10 bill. Birthdays, let me see what we have going on in here. Okay, so let me do 10, 20, 35, 40. That's 50. Let me keep one of these 10s. And let me grab 2 20s. Let me actually keep this 10 instead. And then I'll throw these back up there. Okay, that is as consolidated as I think I want it to be. I will be using this money, part of it this month for my best friend's birthday, and then part of it next month for my mom's birthday. So I don't necessarily want to use those hundreds in here. Holiday fund. I believe this is 25. So let me grab just a 20 and a 5. There's some better looking ones up here for sure. And I'll get rid of these. That's good to go. Household essentials, I believe has some, yeah, it has some ones in it. So let me get rid of some of these. That is, okay, let's do this. This is 20. So 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And we'll grab that. So 45. Home decor, I believe there's 25 in here. So let's go ahead and get a 20 and a 5. And we'll exchange these out. Hope that looks okay for y'all up top. And up next is car insurance. And that's where I'll be using, I might be using that 50. Actually, I think I might be exchanging these. I am. So we have 51, 50, 70, 90. That is 200. Instead, I'm going to actually be adding some 50s here, which I can then go back in my long-term sinking funds and exchange what I wanted to earlier. But let me grab, let's see, 200 for car insurance. Back to school is always good. Let's check out sports and clubs. So 10, 20, 35, 40, that's 45. Okay, let me grab a 5. And then we'll grab 2 20s. And that's good to go. And then I believe that the last 2 envelopes in here are actually just fine. And they are. Okay, perfect. So really quickly, let me backpedal back to my long-term sinking funds. And let me go ahead and get back into new car and new home so I can do some 50s in here. So 20, 40, and 50. Get rid of that 20 that's all taped up. Same in new home. 20, 40, and 50. Perfect. All right. Let's move forward. We're going to go ahead and get back into bills, and I'm going to consolidate anything that I can in there. And then we should be good to count this. First up, I want to put any hundreds that I can in rent. So we have, I actually can't. And you know what? I forgot to pay my gas bill. So really quickly, I can't believe I forgot to do that, but my rent is $1,070. And that means that I need to pay, I'm sorry, my rent is $1,090, which means that I need to pay $80 for my gas bill. So really quickly, I need to actually put 100 up here and then pull a 20 so that I can pay my gas bill as well. But even still, that means that I can't really consolidate this. I guess I could pull this 50, but I'm going to hold off for a second. Now rent has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 70. $1,370 now in rent after I paid my gas. Alrighty, subscriptions is good. Cell phone, I believe, was good. It is. Let's check out electric because I might want to consolidate something in there. So let me do, that's 95. I could do a 15 here, which I think is what I'm going to do. I'm going to exchange a 10 and two 20s, and I'll pull this 50. And then childcare. Let's see, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 30, 50. That's 100 then in 20s. So 20, 40, 60, 81. And then we have 5, 10, that's $15. So let me go ahead and grab a better looking 5. And then I'm going to grab 10 bucks. Perfect. That is good to go. Internet was good, if I remember correctly. But let's check out dental insurance. No, this one was 45. This one was good. Let's see about health insurance, which again was good. Okay, so what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm just going to fast forward through this on the edit, but I am going to go check out all my envelopes and see if there's anything else I would like to consolidate. All right, really quickly, I'm going to consolidate the reptile envelope. I'm going to grab a 5, and then I believe the rest of this is 100. So 20, 40, 60, 81, I'm going to grab 100 as well. Let me go ahead and get back into emergency fund because I do want to exchange this for a 50. So 20, 40, 50. And then I also think, normally don't do this, but I also think I want to use some of those hundreds for the income for next week. So you get a little sneak peek in here. But let me go ahead and do 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, at least 200. How many does that leave me with? Quite a, oh, wow, quite a bit. I don't necessarily need those for my income. So I think that is going to do it for the consolidating. So let's go ahead and get this money counted. Alrighty. So we got a lot of change here, but we also have a lot of hundreds. And of course, this would have been even more if I hadn't already paid my rent, but we still got a lot here. So let's go ahead and take it denomination by denomination. Alrighty, starting with hundreds, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 900 in hundreds. Let's go move on to 20s. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85. And let's finish these off. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 80. 680 remaining in 20s. Move on to 10s. We have a lot here, so I might break it up. Let me go and do half and half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3. That's 230 in 10s. And let's grab the rest of these. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So another 140 in 10s. Moving on to 5s. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. 5, 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 50. Okay, and then lastly ones. Let me actually do have an app. This is a lot. Some of them are sticky as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that's 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 30. Finishing off with 30. That brings our total to $3,155, which again, I'm going to be putting some of this into a high yield savings account, including that investing, but I am also putting some into my Roth. So it's very, very exciting. The rest I will of course pay my bills, but that does it for today's bill swap and cash unstuffing. If you enjoy these videos, please go ahead and give it a like down below. And if you have not yet subscribed, please consider joining the family and subscribing. It definitely helps the channel. But that's going to do it for today, y'all. Definitely join me in the next cash stuffing. But until then, I will see you next time. Bye.